Brooklyn Independent Television.
Well, you know what? Speaking of basketball in the Barclays Arena, boxing is back in Brooklyn in a major way. And recently, Oscar De La Hoya has put together several combinations that will knock out Brooklyn.
We have boxing back in Brooklyn. We are extremely thrilled to be promoting such a terrific event at the Barclays Center. I, together with Team Golden Boy, have put together an amazing lineup of your very own champions like Paulie Malignaggi, like Danny Garcia, and the legendary Erik Morales. So Brooklyn will get a championship taste.
You got to take your hat off to Oscar. I mean, De La Hoya has done a tremendous job in the sense of not only finding the avenue to help fighters when they leave, but to bring the game back. And it's good to see it back. And it's good at a time, too, with the Nets coming in. It'll never take the place of the void of the Dodgers leaving. But and it's needed for boxing, you know, for New York City to, again, be the center and the media attention capital of the world. This is a big shot for boxing.
It forces Madison Square Garden to raise its game a bit, to perhaps become more hospitable to promoters and work a little harder to make deals with promoters so that everybody can make money on the fights.
I wanted to get to a couple other things, man. It's not coming across my head. Oh yeah, it's one thing I wanted to mention. When I got in last night. I get hit in the head, man. Sorry. When I got in last night, you know, I saw Danny checking in, and as I was going back to my room, it occurred to me. I was like, you know, I remember 2 years ago going to the press conference to announce the whole Barclays Arena deal with Golden Boy and stuff like that, and I was like, I wonder how many people thought Danny be in the main event and I'd be in the main event 2 years ago at this time, you know? I wonder how many people would have predicted that 2 years ago, and if you would have made that bet, you would have probably got some good money back on your bet, because I think both me and Danny have come across a lot of doubters, you know, and you know, we've been able to overcome a lot of things, you know, and sometimes you learn on the job. You know, I've taken some defeats in my career, and sometimes you learn on the job, but you know, you live, you learn, and you get better, you know, and sometimes you get humbled and you come back stronger.
I just want to take it's just, wow. You guys can imagine how I feel right now. The last year and a half of my life has really been rough, with battling cancer, being paralyzed, and trying to get back to 100% health. It's really been rough, but I've had a lot of support in my family. Natalie, my girlfriend, stand up, baby. I want to say I love you without woo. You know, without the help of your family and your loved ones, it's really hard. Ms. Perry, I thank you, Victor, everybody that's been there for me. It's been a really tough year and a half, but I'm super excited to be back in 100% health. I'm excited to be on this Barclay card. It's the first ever. I mean, no one can take this away from me. You know what I mean? This is something special that I would cherish for the rest of my life. You know, whether or not I box ever again in my life, this moment will be the very special moment of my life. It's going to be from Brownsville to Barclay, like Jay-Z said, Marcy to Marcy, 6th grade. So I'm super excited to be back on this card. I'm super excited to be showcasing my skills, and you guys who have not seen the last of Danny Jacobs is going to be super, super, super exciting. And I just thank everybody for supporting me over the last year and a half, supporting me in my time of my downtime. Just really, man, it's been really a blessing to have everybody support me, and I won't let you guys down. This second time around is going to be big things. So God bless you all, and thanks for coming out.
Watch this and other Brooklyn Independent Television episodes online at bricartsmedia.org/BIT.